We beat Liverpool. We actually beat them. Oh, yo, welcome to Everything Arsenal. Welcome to the match reaction for Arsenal against Liverpool. Arsenal cannot beat Liverpool and Tottenham in the same week. Not the new Arsenal, not the Mikel Arteta Arsenal, not the Gabriel Jesus Arsenal, not the Saliba Arsenal, not the Martin Odegaard Arsenal. This is not the Bellerin Arsenal. This is not the Lacazette Arsenal. This is not the Tavares Arsenal. This is a brand new Arsenal that can beat whichever team that comes our freaking way. We actually beat Liverpool and you're back to the top of the table. I never curse on this channel, but I'm this close to doing it. You know what? We fucking did it. I did it. We won. We won the game. We won the game. We beat Liverpool 3-2. My prediction, I went for Saka to score and he did. What a performance. See, this is a different Arsenal. For the guys who are saying I don't trust Arteta, what is Arteta doing putting Tomiyasu on the left side? Trust Mikel Arteta. Trust in these boys. This is a different Arsenal and we are building something. We missed so many chances in that game. It could have been 4 or 5 goals. This is a different Arsenal. I am absolutely buzzing. Guys, we did it. We beat Liverpool. We scored 3 goals. Do you know the last time we actually scored a goal against Liverpool, let alone scoring 3 goals? We went like a full 2 seasons without scoring a goal against Liverpool. Premier League, 2 games last season. Premier League, 2 games the other season. The Carabao Cup last season twice, we did not score a goal against them. But no, Jesus was not an Arsenal player then. Saliba was not an Arsenal player then. Odegaard was not an Arsenal captain by then. We did not have this team. Saka was the different player then than he is right now. This is a freaking different Arsenal, and we did it. 3-2 win over Liverpool. A lot to talk about. I can't lie to you. I usually write down everything that goes on in the game, like page by page, so that I talk about it after the game. Today, after the 60th minute, I did not write anything because I was nervous. I was walking around. I think I drank like 5 glasses of water. I was just walking around hoping we'd get a 3rd goal and hoping Liverpool wouldn't score. The moment that penalty went in, I screamed my butt out. Like, that is how happy I was. Let me know what you made of that game. I am buzzing, man. I can see you, Pius. I can see you, Lee. I can see you, Clifford. I'm going to come to your comments. Let us celebrate this. Let us celebrate this. You know, they said we are never going to beat Liverpool. In the media, they said there's no way Arsenal can beat Liverpool and Tottenham in the same week. We are not ready. No. We are now. We are ready, and we are back to the top of the table, and we have a chance of extending it. What a game! What a performance! A lot to talk about. My heart is beating so fast. I am sweating. I'm all over the place. So allow us to enjoy ourselves in this one. Allow us to enjoy ourselves in this one. I usually even write the player ratings down. I've not even written them down today. We're just going to go freestyle from the top of the head. What a performance! What a performance, guys! This is the kind of game we wanted to see. Remember what I said in the match build-up? I want us to score a goal in the first 10 minutes. No, we scored in the first 59 seconds, which is the quickest goal we've scored against Liverpool in the Premier League history. Things are changing. We are now breaking positive records, you know? This is the first time we scored inside 1 minute since something like 2011, Van Persie. All those years ago. I believed in Saka. When he got that penalty, I started thinking about England in the Euros when he missed that penalty, but I was like, no, this is a different Saka. This Saka will put that in the back of the net. I trust him. And he did it. Martinelli, fantastic once again. Gabriel Jesus, you can hit him on his head. He can be knocked out, but he will still get up and work for the team. Martin Odegaard, the same. All these guys, Tomiyasu, put some respect on Tomiyasu. Arteta doesn't know what he's doing when he puts Tomiyasu at left back. Put some respect on those guys. Ben White, once again, fantastic. We will talk about Gabriel. I know he wasn't great once again, but he won the game. Saliba is Van Dijk's mentor. Van Dijk wants to grow up and be like Saliba, okay? Rafael Varane wants to be like Saliba when he grows up. Never, ever compare Van Dijk to Saliba because Saliba is 10 times better than him. He's 10 times better than him. Who? Let's go. Let's do the match reaction. Let's go to the lineup as always. Let us go through the player. We didn't even need, you know, we could have scored 4 or 5 goals. This is a different Arsenal. My guys, my heart is beating. I'm all over the place, but hey, let us enjoy ourselves. Let's go through the lineup and then we'll talk about it. We've beaten Liverpool. We've actually scored a goal against Liverpool. Like since the last 2-3 years, we've scored 3 goals against them at home. We've dominated a game against them at home. I was a bit fearful when they scored a second goal. I was like, oh no, there's still 40 minutes to go. Jota is on the pitch, Nunes is on the pitch. They could get a 3rd goal and we'll be in trouble. Nah, I should have known Arteta manages this team. For you guys who don't trust Arteta and Ben White and Tomiyasu, go to hell. Let's talk about the Arsenal lineup. So this was the Arsenal's lineup. I don't even know if I have everything right today. I didn't take a look at it at all. I was just celebrating. Ramsdale was in goal. Tomiyasu was at left back. I told you guys, do not worry about Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu will be fine. Did you see Salah in that game? Has anyone seen Salah? Is Salah anywhere in Nigeria? Is Salah anywhere in Ghana? Is Salah anywhere in England? Is Salah anywhere in Norway? Is he back in Egypt? Have you seen Salah? Because I did not see him in that game. That is because of a certain Tomiyasu. You cannot see that guy when Tomiyasu is on the pitch. Put some respect on him. I do not care. Tomiyasu can even play as a goalkeeper. I do not care. Arteta can put Saka as a goalkeeper. I do not care. I trust this team so much these days. So that was the back four. Tomiyasu, Gabriel Saliba, and Ben White at right back. We had Thomas Partey. What a player. What a fantastic player once again. Granit Xhaka. This is the kind of Arsenal we want. This is the kind of Arsenal we've been dreaming of. Remember back in the day when you had Kleb and Ramsey and these guys, the likes of even Walcott, even Chamberlain, we used to get bullied. They used to tell us Arsenal, whenever they face Man City or Liverpool, they will get bullied. They cannot handle it. Not these days. With Granit Xhaka then, Partey, Granit Xhaka, I love how he was fighting with Henderson. You cannot bully Granit Xhaka in that team. And I'm starting to love Xhaka. It's actually becoming insane how much I'm starting to love Granit Xhaka. He's become such a fantastic player for us. Like, I trust Xhaka. Every time he goes through one-on-one, I'm like, Xhaka will do something perfectly right now. And he always does these days. We also had Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli up front. I've been laughed at for having Saka and Jesus and Martinelli in my FPL team, but I know they're going to deliver week in, week out. Who said Saka cannot score against Liverpool? Who said Martinelli can't score against Liverpool? No, it doesn't matter. This is a different team. On the bench, we had Turner, we had Tierney, we had Cedric, Holding, Lokonga, Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, Nketiah, and Nelson. So I can't even lie to you. I saw Nketiah coming on. I do not. I think Tierney came on, but I did not even remember which minute he came on. I just saw players coming on. I was just looking at the minutes ticking. I was hoping that game would end as soon as possible. I think Tierney came on. I think Fabio Vieira came on. I think Nketiah came on. I don't even know who else came on. I was so invested in the game, I didn't even look at the subs. For Liverpool, it doesn't matter who they had, but they had Tsimikas. This Tsimikas guy should have been sent off. Dirty player. Van Dijk, Matip, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think that is the last time you're going to see Trent Alexander-Arnold. His career was ended by a certain Gabriel Martinelli today. RIP to Trent Alexander-Arnold's career. In midfield, they had Henderson, Thiago, and Jota. Salah, Nunes, and Diaz. Diaz got scared and he got subbed off as well. The game was too much for him. And then on the bench, Callagher, Gomez, Konate, Fabinho, Milner, Elliott, Firmino, Carvalho, and Phillips. That was the starting lineup. I predicted Arsenal to win 3-2 in this game. I said, Arsenal, please, we want a quick start. I am tired of playing Man City and they score against us within the first 1 minute. The game is over. I'm tired of Liverpool scoring against us in the first minute and the game is over. Not this time around. How about this time we score early against them? That is exactly what we did. 58 seconds it was. Before even that, Saliba made an incredible tackle because Liverpool could have had a chance within the first 40 seconds, but Saliba made a very, very good tackle. Saliba, thank goodness, he's back as an Arsenal player. If I had a sister, I would let Saliba marry her 100%. Saliba is a fantastic player. That interception, the pass to, I think he passed it to, I don't know, Martinelli or something. And Martinelli, my goodness, what a player. That counter-attack, within the first 1 minute, we already counter-attacking them, exposing Trent Alexander-Arnold, Martinelli. That pass from Martin Odegaard, Fabio Vieira should be starting ahead of Martin Odegaard because Martin Odegaard does not give us enough. What are you talking about? I've been saying here, I don't care who starts between all these players because Odegaard himself is quality. I know he did miss a couple of chances. I know he should have shot more times, but it doesn't matter. Did you see that pass to Gabriel Martinelli? And the Martinelli that we have these days, the way he finished this chance, you get the first chance, you score. Because if he missed this one, the game would have been different. You need him to finish that chance right away. There's 400 of you watching on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the like button. I'll really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the game, that finish from Martinelli, absolutely fantastic. It was a Thierry Henry kind of finish. And if you dare me to say it, he finished that chance like Adebayo. That is how Adebayo used to score his goals as well. But this is Martinelli 1-0 within the first 58 seconds. A couple of stats with that one. That is the quickest goal we've ever scored against Liverpool in the Premier League history. 30 years of the Premier League, that is the quickest goal we've ever scored against them. That is also the previous time we scored within 50 seconds was back in 2011, Van Persie against Sunderland. Yes, Sunderland was still in the Premier League and Van Persie is still an Arsenal player. The last time we scored a quick goal like this. 58 seconds. 58 seconds. I hadn't even sat down. Klopp had not even sat down. Arteta was not even ready, and we had already scored a goal. That is a new Arsenal. You start the game very quickly, and you take advantage of Liverpool. You know, Liverpool is the kind of team that used to do that to teams with Man City. You do that to them. Liverpool is quite a top team, and you shock them within the first 1 minute because that will open them up. They will start trying scoring to score a goal, and you'll probably get more chances after that. So I was really, really happy to see Martinelli converting that within the first 58 seconds. And at this time, I was actually asking for the referee to blow the whistle. You guys remember the referee who blew the whistle very early in the African Cup of Nations, Mali against Tunisia? I wanted that referee in this game. I wanted him to come into this game and blow the whistle within the first 2 minutes because we really wanted that 3 points. I knew Liverpool would probably score in the game, and they did create the chance. Within the first 6 minutes as well, Gabriel Martinelli showed his pace. Luis Diaz got a yellow card. He could not handle the pace from Martinelli. Like it was, they started at the same time, and Martinelli left him behind, you know? Kind of like the way Usain Bolt used to leave all those other guys behind, Johan Blake and all these guys, Justin Gatlin. That is how Martinelli left Luis Diaz behind. He showed him that he's the true South American team, that Brazil is better than Colombia right away. That is what he showed him. Yellow card for him. And then Gabriel Martinelli also had a shot within the first 12 minutes. It was offside. And then Tomiyasu showed his first piece of defending against Salah. Salah tried to get past him, but the way Tomiyasu defended it, absolutely fantastic. Tomiyasu is a good defender. Please, I'm actually going to expose some of you who said Tomiyasu. I saw some comments in the match build-up that I didn't even bring up because they are very negative. This is why we don't want Arteta. Why is he starting Tomiyasu at left back? Tini should be starting. Trust in the manager. He watches them every single time. This team is getting it correct. Let him do whatever he thinks is right. And Tomiyasu is not a bad player. Tomiyasu did not become a bad player after his injuries. Tomiyasu can play in any single position. Right back, left back, central defense, it doesn't matter. Tomiyasu can play it. And within the first 14-15 minutes, he had already showed us why he's better than Salah. You know, he showed us why Mohamed El Neni is the best Egyptian in the league. He cut out. That is the only time I saw Salah. I never saw him again. Probably we'll see him celebrating Christmas again later on this year. I love Salah, but not against Arsenal. Not against Arsenal. Not against Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu showed his brilliant defending there. And then came a moment where I was a bit scared. Did you guys think this was a handball? Do you think Liverpool should have been given a penalty for this? It looked like Gabriel handled the ball in the box. So do you think it was supposed to be a penalty or not? Michael Oliver was the referee. I was a bit scared because it never goes fast in this kind of games. But no, he actually didn't give a penalty for this. VAR actually gave something to Arsenal. They never gave a penalty for that. Do you think it was a penalty? I'm not going to give any answer for that. Probably. You know what? If I was the referee, I probably would have gone to check it, maybe because his hand was a bit high. Some people have said it was a bit close, but I think it was a penalty. I don't care because about 100 decisions have gone against Arsenal the last few years. And then Tomiyasu defended once again brilliantly against Salah in the 19th minute. And then Nunes had a shot where Ramsdale saved. And then Ramsdale went down with an injury. I was a bit worried because Ramsdale's kicking today. Did you see his kicking? There's a pass he gave to, I think it was Saka or Martinelli. Ramsdale is absolutely fantastic once again. I love every single Arsenal player right now. There's no Arsenal player right now I can tell you that I don't like at all. Even Gabriel, he will get it right. He will get it right very soon. Saliba also made a very, very good interception in the 29th minute, and then came the 1-1 goal. I actually predicted Nunes to score in the match build-up, if I'm not wrong. I said Nunes will probably score in this one. He did get a chance. Gabriel did make the mistake. I have to watch it again because he was kind of trying to reach for the ball. He couldn't just have let it go. Maybe he would have been more composed or tried to head it to something. You might say that. But yeah, Nunes scored from that. Luis Diaz assist. They were always going to score. I said the game was going to end 3-2. Liverpool were always going to score. Didn't really matter which minutes, maybe whether it was going to be 1-1 or 2-0 to Arsenal, and then Liverpool scored. I knew they were going to score. They went with the front four. Like those front four guys, Salah, Diaz, Nunes, Jota, it would have been very difficult to keep a clean sheet against them. And a record we need to change is that we've not kept a clean sheet this season at home in the Premier League. We need to change that. The funny thing is, we've not kept a clean sheet at home in the Premier League since March, but we've won every single game at home since April. So we win 3-2, 3-1, 4-2, all that. We usually win the games anyway. So that is good to see. Despite conceding goals, we still score. So from the next game against Nottingham Forest at home later on this month, let's start with our first clean sheet there. And then Partey went crazy, gave away the ball in the 46th minute. They added 5 minutes to that clock. I was hoping for halftime. I was actually screaming for halftime. I wanted us to go to halftime because I knew Liverpool were going to get a second goal the way they were trying to attack us. But no. The counter-attack genius once again. We played like Man United there. Man United, the counter-attack FC. We did a Man United today. Martinelli, what's the composure of him not to just pass the ball with his left foot, to cut in with his right foot and give the ball to Saka to score the goal. Absolutely fantastic. Saka has now scored against Man United and Liverpool this season. He didn't score against Tottenham, right? Did he score? He didn't score against Tottenham. He scored against Chelsea before as well. He scored against Tottenham before as well. He's only 21 years of age, These guys are still kids, and they're doing this well for us. Bukayo Saka made it 2-1, the best time to score, right before halftime. You change the team talk for your team. You change the team talk for club. Saka once again showing us the speed of the counter-attack. Fantastic. And you also have to get yourself in the correct position, and that is exactly what Saka did to make it 2-1 to Arsenal right before halftime. And before that, before the ball got to Martinelli, you need to watch what Gabriel Jesus did. Like, he had the ball. He did not rush it. He did not just pass the ball, clear the ball so that we're on the counter-attack. No. He actually dribbled past one player. I don't remember who it was. And he waited, and I think he gave the ball to Martinelli. Jesus, fantastic player. The little things in the game, like if you watch the game in detail and see everything Jesus did, everything Saliba did, you'll just realize that how good these guys are. Why did Arsenal sign Jesus? Jesus is always on the bench for Manchester City. What is Arteta doing? Arteta is a crop manager. Why the hell is he signing Jesus? Why are we not getting Victor Osimhen? Oh, Glenn, my goodness. Look at Liverpool signing Nunes and Manchester City signing Haaland. Why the hell are we signing Gabriel Jesus? Jesus doesn't even start for Man City. Man City left over. Why is he playing for Arsenal? That is why he's freaking playing for Arsenal, because he's a good player. And Pep Guardiola and Arteta have a good relationship, and things like that show you why Gabriel Jesus is a good player. So never ask. Edu and Arteta know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And then halftime, 2-1 to Arsenal. I could not walk. I was drinking water. I think I drank milk. I think I drank everything. Like, I was so nervous. I was looking for that referee from the African Cup of Nations to blow the final whistle once again. And we came back at halftime. I was still confident we'd get a third goal. I was asking for one thing. This season, every time we've come back from the second half, like against Leicester, for example, and Tottenham, we've scored like right after halftime, immediately after halftime. I was like, if we can do the same today, we are 3-1 up against Liverpool. Catch them off guard once again. We scored in the first minute against them. We scored in the last minute of the first half against them. Score in the first minute of the second half against them once again. We had a chance. Odegaard had the chance to do it. It was a bit of a soft shot. We started the second half very well. He should have scored that, or should have put it either side of the goalkeeper, should have given him something more to do. But he was okay. He was okay at that time. We thought it was okay. It was still 2-1 to Arsenal. But again, Liverpool were always going to score again. I expected them to score, especially after Firmino came on. I tweeted on Twitter, follow me at Glen Kightley. I tweeted and I said Firmino is on, with crying emoji. I knew he always scores against us, and he did it once again. Jota with the pass to him, and a bit of poor defending. I'll need to watch it once again, but very good finish from Firmino to make it 2-2. And again, as I said in the beginning, I was a bit worried at this moment. I was like, oh no, they've scored very early in the second half. They'll probably get another chance, and if they go 3-2 up, we are in a bit of trouble. Then you start thinking about, we've never beaten Liverpool. This is what we are again. We never beat big teams. Whenever they score again, you would have had those things again from the media and the journalists and all that, from the negative fans. This is why Arteta shouldn't play Tomiyasu at left back. This is why White should start. This is why Gabriel shouldn't be at Arsenal. All that. You'll start hearing such comments. But no, I was still confident we would be able to get another goal. I was still very confident. Xhaka did have the shot in the 61st minute, which went off target, but we were still playing very well. Our goal was always coming. This season at home, we always have more than 20 shots, more than 25 shots. We always put teams on the under the cosh. I think today we had like 11. It's Liverpool. You don't expect us to have like 30, but we did have more shots than them. And in that second half, that spell, I knew we were going to score. I was hoping we don't miss chances. We needed a third goal, because if we score a third goal, the best Liverpool can get is a draw. And after putting my head in front like that, like since the preview and the build-up saying Liverpool cannot beat us at home this time round, I was a bit scared. I was like, they're going to banter me for saying that, because at halftime as well, I tweeted Liverpool cannot win at the Emirates this time round. And if they came back in the second half and scored 2 goals, I would have looked like a damn fool. That's what I would have looked like. So for me, I did score after that. After Xhaka's shot, we had 30 minutes to go. I don't even know when we made our subs. I can't even lie to you. I was walking left, right, and center. So what minute did our goal come? 76 minutes. So we got a penalty in the 76th minute. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't go to check it. I was thinking maybe you'd remove it because, it's Arsenal. Such things can happen. But he actually gave us the penalty, and Saka had the composure to convert it once again. He's now scored a big penalty against Chelsea, against Man United, and against Liverpool as well. Bukayo Saka, after missing the penalty for England, he's a changed player. I really, really respect him for picking it up after that Euros tournament for England, and he's taking the penalties for us, because we could have had someone like Jesus taking them for us. But Saka was like, no, I'm going to take the penalties for Arsenal, and he's scoring them. He's never missing them for Arsenal. He's scoring every single penalty to make it 3-2. This is where I was a nervous wreck. I could not believe we were 3-2 up against Liverpool. In the 75th minute, I cannot remember the last time we were leading against Liverpool in the 79th minute or something like that. I cannot remember. I think we made a couple of subs there. Again, I literally do not remember because I was up and down. I think we made a sub in the 82nd minute. Martinelli, not Martinelli, Tierney coming on for Odegaard, and then Ketia coming on for Jesus later, and Fabio Vieira for Saka later on. Joe Gomez apparently got a yellow card for time wasting. Salah went off in the 69th minute. I don't know where he went off because I didn't see him on the pitch. Fabinho came on, and then Matip went off as well, and Konate came on. So the 70th minute, it looked like Liverpool were making some defensive moves. He was bringing in a defensive midfielder and a defender in Konate. So it was looking like they would take the point because they took off Salah. That is what I was told. I didn't see Salah on that pitch, but apparently he was taken off. That is what everything is writing. Did Salah play today? Because apparently everyone is saying Salah went off. Went off from where? Because he wasn't in the Emirates Stadium today. There was no one playing on the right side for Liverpool today. And the one who was playing in Trent Alexander-Arnold, his career got ended by this guy, Gabriel Martinelli. He ended Trent Alexander-Arnold's career today. Sorry, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Martinelli is what you want to grow up to be. So 3-2 to Arsenal with 10 minutes to go. We made those subs and we managed to hold on. The referee let the game play until the 98th minute for some reason. He added 5 minutes. He let it go on until the 98th minute for some reason. Michael Oliver wanting Liverpool to score. Why? Why not blow the whistle in the 96th minute? But I loved so many things today about Arsenal. And Everton have just scored against Man United. Oh my, we are going to freaking win the league. Iwobi has scored against Man United. Arsene Wenger and Arteta know what they're doing. We sent Iwobi to Everton so that he can score against Man United 2 years later, the same day that we've beaten Liverpool. We are going to win the league, guys. Things are just happening for us. Man United are already losing as well. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to drink, guys. I might start drinking alcohol today. By the way, I might start doing it today. But first, let me drink the water. Obviously, they're going to give it as a foul for Man United, right? Casemiro, you're like 50 years of age, brother. You should be retired. So it's 3-2 to Arsenal. Final whistle eventually came, and I screamed my butt off because I cannot believe that we've beaten Liverpool. I can't believe it. I predicted a 3-2, but there's always that doubt that Arsenal are not going to beat Liverpool because we are not used to beating Liverpool, especially since Klopp came. But this is a different Arsenal. You need to trust in this team, guys. From the back to the front, we have the composure of Saliba. We have Partey and Xhaka in midfield. We have the likes of Martinelli and Saka up front, Jesus doing the job. And things are happening for us. We have, even when we scored first, they equalized. We had the composure and the fight to go and get a second goal. They scored again, but we didn't give up. We didn't let them score a third goal. We went once again and got another goal. A third goal against Liverpool. The last time we scored 3 goals against Liverpool, I'm not kidding. I think it was like 4 years ago or something. It's been long since we scored more than a goal. It's been long since we scored a goal against Liverpool. It's been so long. But today, we did it. We made it 3-2, and we won the game against them. That is back-to-back wins against Tottenham and Liverpool. Media. Arsenal cannot beat Tottenham and Liverpool. No. Michael Owen, what do you think about this? Nah. Arsenal, I don't think about it. Dempsey, what do you think about Arsenal beating Liverpool? Man, I don't think about it, man. I don't think they can beat Liverpool. I don't really think about it, Arsenal, yeah, they've been doing well, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really think they can do it, really, Arsenal still fail most of the times, you know what I'm saying? Arteta, yes, he's a good manager, but he's not all that, Martinelli, Saliba, all these players are young, so obviously they would probably lose to Liverpool. But, I'm going to go for 3-1 to Liverpool. Please, go away with your analysis. We can analyze Arsenal by ourselves. You assholes. Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. We don't care what the media says. They'll probably say Liverpool should have had a penalty. They'll probably say Arsenal, it's still a lucky victory. Arsenal can lose to Leeds, blah, blah, blah. We don't care what they say. We only care about what Ian Wright says and a few other people. But the others, the Man United fans and the Liverpool fans and all these guys, we do not care what they say. 3-2 to Arsenal. Let's see what you guys are saying before I come to the... Wow, I'm pretty excited today. I'm overwhelmed. I agree with you, Sound. I'm overwhelmed. I am absolutely overwhelmed as well. There's 500 comments. What the hell? How am I supposed to get through all this? I will try to get through all this because we won the game against Liverpool. I know all of you are buzzing. These are so many. Thank you for always being here, Isaac. I can see you guys. Josh, I can see you. Tactical, don't worry. RK, I can see you. This is fantastic. Tactical says, not even lying, happiest I've been in years, not in football, but in life in general. Come on, you freaking Gunners. You love to see it. What a way to end the weekend, bro, says Tactical. Fantastic. Dixon says, congratulations, man. Honestly, we have done it. Yeah, like literally this has just made my whole month, my whole week. Like beating Tottenham and Liverpool back to back. Just beating Liverpool. We are used to beating Tottenham because they're a small team without trophies for something like 30 years. But for Liverpool, I definitely respect them. They've done a lot. Last season, they could have won 4 trophies. Liverpool was so close to winning 4 trophies last season. And we were told Thiago is back, Jota is back, Nunes is back. I even got a bit worried, Matip is back, Konate is back. I started doubting myself, like, oh, maybe you can't beat Liverpool, especially when they scored and made it 1-1. I was like, man, maybe he had actually beat us. But no, I should have remembered this is the new Arsenal, This is the new Arsenal. Partey, Martinelli, Jesus. This is the different Arsenal. Let's see. Oh, wow. This is a lot of comments here, guys. Thank you so much. Michael says we are the best. We are top of the table. We've been there for like 3 months now. You will says with the winner, very impressive. Arsenal are title contenders, says Timothy. You're making me start to believe it, I'm starting to believe it. Man City are very, very good. But we are now 14 points ahead of Liverpool. 14 points ahead of Liverpool in October. 14. Man United are currently losing. I don't even know which position they are because I can't find them in the table as well. Man United are a small team. You can't really find them on the table. You guys did well. Well done, guys, says Kaduna. Well done, says Tacos. Congratulations, says Lex. Tomiyasu had Salah in his pocket the whole game. It was amazing to see. But Tactical, why is Arteta playing Tomiyasu at left back? Why is Tierney not starting the game? Tomiyasu is not a left back, Why is he playing at the left back? What is Arteta doing? That is what everyone was saying before the game. But put some respect on Tomiyasu and Arteta. Tomiyasu knows what he's doing. That's awesome, says Peter. Alhamdulillah from Kazim and Badmas and who else? I saw someone else. I think Bulega as well. We have done it. Great on duty at the. Oh yeah, says Oka Boy. Blessings. I'm waiting for Man City. We are not playing for Man City until next year. They are very lucky that game got postponed. You lucky Man City. You should have played them next week, but they are lucky the game was postponed. I'm actually happy that you're not playing Man City next week. I wouldn't have wanted to face Haaland right now. So I'm actually glad that game got postponed so that you can keep our winning run going. How are you, says Idara. I doubt right now if I could fly to whichever country, Canada, Australia, whichever, South Africa, wherever, Sierra Leone, I could go right now. Like I could go and have a party, whichever country would invite me right now. Clifford says, come on, you Gunners. That's awesome. Congratulations. Win-win, says Lee. One love to Arsenal. Everyone is man of the match. I usually ask who's the man of the match, but you know what? I won't even ask it today. We are going to give it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's awesome, says Musa. We are now not a one-man team, exactly, Lee. Few years ago, we were a Van Persie team. Few years ago, if Aubameyang didn't score, we were screwed. These days, Martinelli can score, Saka can score, Jesus can score, Fabio Vieira can score, Saliba can score, Gabriel can score, Odegaard can score, Partey can score, Xhaka can score. That is how many people can score. Everyone can score a goal. We can score from corners. We can score from penalties. We can score from the left side, from the right side. We can score if the game is being played at 2 p.m. We can play if the game is being played at 10 p.m. We can score if the game is being played at 6 a.m. It doesn't matter. The match was sweet, like the World Cup final. Great performance from the boys. At this rate, I think Arsenal will even win the World Cup as well. Great win from Arsenal. Man of the match for me is Saka and Martinelli. Arteta is the real deal, brother, says Dirty. Yes, I've always believed that. So everyone who's been watching this for 3 years, I have never, ever said Arteta out. And I am glad I have never, ever said it. I believe in him. I can see the passion he's played for Arsenal before. I can see the passion he has. And I know sometimes it's been really, really difficult. I was close to saying it when you lost to Villarreal without scoring a goal. I was very hurt after losing to Villarreal in the semi-final a couple of seasons ago. I was hurt when you lost like 7 games in a row a couple of Decembers ago too. But I knew you were going to build something. I knew Bellerin was not an Arsenal player. I knew they got it wrong with Tavares. We need another left back. I knew Xhaka was not a defensive midfielder. I knew Lacazette had done well for us, but I knew going into the future, we needed a new striker. I didn't know they were going to get so many good players in a row like that. Ramsdale, fantastic. Tomiyasu, fantastic. Odegaard, fantastic. Fabio Vieira, Ben White, all these guys, fantastic signings. Absolutely brilliant. I'm very nervous today. I'm really happy after the final whistle. I celebrated. I was like, the 5 minutes added on, I was like, oh no. That team, we need to beat Manchester City, says Lee. There's another team that was very lucky against us, Man United. I still don't know how Man United beat us, by the way. And as I say that, they've actually scored once again, 1-1. I expected Tomiyasu to pocket Salah, and he has done so. Thank you very much, our boy, says Dixon. Glenn, you're so energetic, bro. I love you, absolutely love you too. Osman says, believe me, Ghana's fans, we beat Manchester City. We are champions of the league. Trust me, says Osman. Osman, if Arsenal win the league, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I've never seen, most of us have never seen Arsenal win the league because I started supporting Arsenal like 2005, at the beginning of 2005, and I didn't know about Arsenal that much then because we were young and stuff, so I didn't know Arsenal were invincible or anything like that. But I've never seen Arsenal win in the league. Seeing Arsenal win in the league, that would go crazy, I'm telling you. Yusuf says, so proud. London is red, says Jonathan. I meant it. No problem, Tactical. You can make any mistake you want, you know. I mean, players like Maguire make mistakes every day, so there's no problem if we make mistakes here. Isaac says, much awaiting results. I mean, I'm short of words, says Isaac. Well done, boys. Up the Gunners. Glenn, so happy today, says Anu. That's awesome, says Sheena. Congratulations. You know, there's 700 of you watching on YouTube and Facebook. It's crazy, but it deserves it. This win deserves like 1,000 of you, and it deserves like 500 likes on YouTube and Facebook from all of you. So if you haven't hit the like button, you're a Liverpool fan and you don't love the fact that Arsenal have won today. If you don't hit the like button, you're a Liverpool fan. Rashid says, good job. Satish says the Gunners are ready to gun at any time. Well done. Tomiyasu played well. Saka was a monster. Martinelli was a bully. Saliba, a beast. We can go on, man. Partey was a machine. Xhaka cannot be bullied. I actually, that is the one thing I love about Xhaka. You cannot bully Xhaka. Like when they started fighting, I knew Xhaka was there. I knew Xhaka cannot not be there. I knew he has to be there because he always has to fight for the team. Katuma says, this is Mikel Arteta. Congratulations, Ghana's family. The new Mikel Arteta, the new Arsenal. We are smiling like this. This is the new Mikel Arteta. We are all smiling. Absolutely fantastic, you know. Good luck getting through all these comments. These are so many. Let's see. 10 out of 10, says Lee. He's like a new player. Enoch says, come on, Arsenal. Lucky says, which planet is Martinelli from? I don't even think it's from this universe at all. Beautiful game, Arsenal for life, says Keith. We need to win our next 3 games, says Lee. Our next 3 games, Southampton, Leeds, and Nottingham Forest. Why not? Why not? So proud, says Senior. I'm so excited, man. What a win. Bigger to our boys, Gunners forever, says Harriet. Great day and great game for Arsenal. Good luck to all Arsenal players. I love our players playing tonight. Johnson from South Sudan. Keep up the good work, says Abdul. That was a planned game by Arteta. But William, Arteta doesn't know what he's doing. Why is he playing Tomiyasu at left back? What is Arteta doing? That is why Arteta should have been sacked 2 seasons ago. I saw a couple of comments like that I didn't even read because I was like, really? Come on. Tomiyasu, when did Tomiyasu become a bad player? You cannot talk like that before the game. If that happened after the game, I'd be the first one to hold my hands up, and I'll come back here even if you've lost 10-0 and I'll read all the comments still, and I'll be like, fine, this is what happened. I was wrong in this one, but I trust Ben White and I trust I remember a comment, David, are you in the chat? Because I remember you said Ben White and Tomiyasu playing is too defensive. Well, we scored 3 goals. Lee says that getting this team working now. I haven't stopped smiling yet. I don't think I'll stop smiling, man. Nicholas says Arsenal for life. My most happiest moment for now, can go to bed without food, says Olayinka. I think if there's a day you're going to eat a lot of food, Olayinka, it's today. I think today you deserve to eat a lot of food. Anything you want to eat. Now we definitely need to beat 3 games. Then Chelsea. William says this was a well-planned game by Arteta. Yeah, we're actually facing Chelsea, as Lee said, later on next month. I missed watching the game, says Stanislas. Stanislas, you have to go and watch this game. We have to watch a repeat of this game, a rerun of this game. You have to go and search for it because this is one of the best Arsenal wins you'll ever see. Matthias says, hello, Arsenal. Good work, bro, says Nelly. Our 2 wingers can play well. We beat them. Ayobami, but Martinelli is selfish, Martinelli doesn't pass the ball. Why are we depending on Saka? Why the hell did we let Nicolas Pepe go? What is Arteta doing? Arteta doesn't know what the hell he's doing. That is what I read again 2 months ago. You're very right, Ayobami. Those 2 players are absolutely freaking fantastic. Hope everything goes well. Wycliffe says good luck. Good luck. Well, the good luck has already happened. Yuri says, with Xhaka, no one will bully our players. Ask Robertson and Thiago, is Xhaka big with my Gunners? The Gunners, Arsenal for life, says Nicholas. Tembela is laughing. Benga says, that's awesome. Congratulations, Gunners for life. Insurance cover till we achieve our glory, and God will lead us to the end in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Absolutely. So Jesus went down with an injury and he got up, and I think one of the commentators says Jesus has risen. I just laughed my ass out. I was dying with laughter. Lee says the first goal was the key. Very impressive performance, Gunners, says Bremer. The Gunners, says Nicholas. It's Hannah says it's halftime. It's not halftime. I saw someone saying Arsenal 0, Liverpool 2. Well, maybe you are the Liverpool goalkeeper. I don't know. Francis says, congratulations to all Arsenal fans. This is a happy day. Liverpool are not the team up front as last year, so the young Arsenal side. I'm not going to talk about Liverpool, Mike. I'm not going to say Liverpool are not that team. I'm going to say Arsenal are not the team that we've known. Forget about Liverpool. You still have to go and beat them because they still have quality players. So I'm going to talk about Arsenal's positivity, not Liverpool's negativity. That is theirs. I'm going to talk about Arsenal's positivity. Congratulations, guys. This is the Arsenal, says Alhaji. Let's see, what a win. You need this today, says Joshua. Arsenal are the best right now, says Johnson. I couldn't watch the last 10 minutes. I was nervous. I didn't even write anything down. That's why I didn't even know who came on. I was walking around waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. The way I wanted the referee to end the game. Big ups to the guys. Robert says, congratulations. Thank you for the comment, Ekpe as well. Tembela, Alhaji. That's awesome. There's like 700 comments. I'm not even kidding. Tomiyasu, good job, says Samuel. Well played. Arsenal for life. Big up Arteta's process on the move. It's working. The process and the projects are working. They're actually working. We're actually progressing as a team. Uchena says, good job. Arsenal is on another level. These days at home, Any team comes to our place and I'm like, we are going to win this game. Like, I know we are going to attack them and we are going to create chances, and we have the players to convert them. We have everything. We have the leadership on the pitch. We have the technical players. We have the strong players, everything. And this is not even everyone at Arsenal right now. Remember, we still have injuries. Zinchenko's not there. The likes of Smith-Rowe, one of our top scorers from last season, is not even there. El Neni usually comes on for Partey. He's not even there. Ben White is playing as a right back. Tierney did not start today. So things are looking pretty good. Big ups to Arsenal. I'm humbled to this impressive team, says Alfred from Uganda. Great job, Gunners, says Waria. I don't know how to appreciate Congratulations, beloved footballers, says Shamina. The only problem, I've seen someone saying that the only problem, Isaac says the only problem is in the team now is Gabriel Magalhaes' petty mistakes. I do agree with that. In fact, he needs to up his game. Now, I would not be surprised if very soon we see Saliba and Ben White playing as a centre-back. I know he's been making those mistakes. I will have to watch that goal again. I don't really think 100% it was his mistake. He was trying to get to the ball, and the ball was maybe too high or too long for him. I'll have to rewatch the goal, but obviously it came from him. So, yeah, he's made a few mistakes this season. Luckily, most of them haven't cost. None of them has cost us, but he definitely has to improve the game. Samuel says, congratulations. Arsenal, always the team played well. Thank you, Comics as well. Gilbert, Maurice, Desta, Kenny. I'm impressed by our performance. Why all I'm saying London is red? You know what? The whole of England is red. Forget about London alone. Henrik says, congratulations to my boys. Well done, says Justice. Job well done, says Capella. Yeah, these are a lot of comments. I will come back to them. I don't think I've read any from YouTube. Let me just see. A very big win today, says Lawrence. I'll try to read all of them. I need to get to the player ratings. Pep said one team has been better than them so far, and we are the team. You're very right, Joshua. RK, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. I'm buzzing, Glenn. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it. Let me see what you guys are saying on YouTube. I've read all the Facebook comments. Sadiki says statement win. AJS TV and Aston Villa fan says, hi, Glenn. Do you think you could actually win the league? No, I think Man City are too strong. I think Man City will get to 100 points. So if you want to win the league, you have to get to 100 points. Right now, why I'm happy we beat Liverpool, Tottenham, all these guys, because I want us to add the gap between us and Man United and Tottenham and Liverpool and West Ham. So by the time we get to the World Cup, we are like 10 points, 12 points ahead of them. Even if Man City is the only team ahead of us, I'm going to be okay with that. I mean, Man City, they have Haaland up front. So if Man City is the only team ahead of us, I'll be okay. But again, with that said, there's no reason why you shouldn't be top of the table by the World Cup, because our next 3 fixtures are Leeds, so Nottingham Forest and Southampton. There's no reason why we can't win all those games. Canon Fodder says game of the season so far. David says I put my hands up. I got the left back, full back position right. So let's get to the player ratings and then I'll come to the rest of the comments. Thank you for all of them. I can't lie to you again. I did not write the player ratings down because I was nervous. I could not write anything down, especially the last 30 minutes, absolutely all over the place. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Our player ratings. Goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale. What are we going to give Aaron Ramsdale out of 10? Tricky one. We considered 2 goals. He made a couple of good saves like the one from Nunes. A couple of his clearances from the back were all over the place. He put like a couple of them out for throwing. So to be fair, not to be too excited and too carried away, I'm thinking of giving him a 7, but I think a 6. I have to put my excitement on the side for a couple of minutes. I'm going to give him a 6. He made maybe a 7. I know there's a couple of passes he gave to Saka and Martinelli. He only made 2 saves though and didn't have any punches or high claims to get. Key passes, none. He completed only 6 out of his 19 passes today. Ground duels, he won 1 out of 1. So I'm feeling bad about giving him a 6 after we beat Liverpool, but I think 6 is fair enough. I do think 6 is fair enough. So I'm going to stick with the 6 for, correct me if I'm wrong, would you give Ramsdale a 7? He did make a very good saves in terms of Nunes in the first half. But I think 6 is enough he didn't have too many saves to make, only 2. You don't have too many saves to make when you have Partey and these guys in front of you. So 6 for him. Next up is Tomiyasu at left back position. Why is Mikel Arteta playing Tomiyasu at left back? This guy has been injured for like a year. Arsenal is going to lose. Arsenal 1, Liverpool 4. Salah is going to expose this guy. I've told you guys, Arteta does not know what he's doing. Well, joke's on you. Tomiyasu gets an 8 for today for marking out. We considered 2 goals. I was going to give him a 7, but I have to give him an 8 because we didn't see Salah for the entire game. The top scorer for the last like 5 seasons in the Premier League, we did not see him the whole game today. 6 clearances, he made 6 clearances. He had 1 interception, 3 tackles. He won 3 out of the 4 ground duels he was involved in. 83% in terms of accurate passes. I mean, he marked out Salah and Trent from that side. Did Trent even put in 1 cross today? I don't think so. Salah, not at all. Salah was not there at all. Tomiyasu, I'm going to have to give him an 8 because that is not his position. And most of you are saying this, Tomiyasu is not going to play well at left back. Arteta does not know what he's doing. So I'm going to give him an 8 despite conceding 2 goals. I would understand if we gave him a 7 or anything like that. Next up is Saliba. I was going to also give him an 8, but let's not get too carried away. I'm going to give him a 7 for today. The guys who they were supposed to mark, the likes of Nunes, still got a goal and stuff. He had 2 ground duels and he won 2 of them. He had 2 aerial duels and he won both of them. He lost position 8 times. He had 83% in terms of accurate passes and 54 touches in the game. He also completed 3 out of his 6 long balls. I'm going to give him a 7. What a fantastic player. Listen, I would understand if you gave him an 8. I think he's a very, very good player. I think he did quite well today as well, especially there's some tackles he was making. Like, whenever Saliba is on the pitch, you feel very safe. Like, do you know how far we've come? Like, do you know we had Mustafi playing there? Socrates, Sculacci, Senderos, Juru, all these actual terrible defenders. So when you have Saliba as a 20-year-old playing for us like that, things are looking so good. So for today, I'm going to give him a 7. I've given Tomiyasu a high one because we literally did not see Salah in that game. So I am going to stick with the 7 for Saliba. Gabriel is quite a tough one. Now, he still made a couple of very good interceptions. I know some of you would say he made that mistake and he gave away the ball maybe once or twice, but he still made a couple of good clearances, especially at the end with the last 2 minutes, like when they were putting in those crosses from the back. He did clear a couple of them. So I know it's not been great, as I think Isaac said early on, but I'm going to give Gabriel a 6 for today. They probably gave away the goal, the first one, but apart from that, I don't think he was a total disaster, like a Mustafi kind of disaster, or let us say Varane kind of disaster. Man United fans would not love that, but Varane has been a disaster for most games. Gabriel gets a 6 for today. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10, but he definitely needs to improve his game. He's been making a lot of mistakes this season. I'm kind of worried for him because Ben White has been playing well and Saliba has been playing well and Tomiyasu is back. Tierney is there. If Zinchenko comes back, there's a chance he could be dropped to the bench for Saliba and Ben White to start at centre-back. And he's the only left-footed centre-back we have. So I'm really hoping he improves very soon. But he had 2 ground duels. He won both of them. Aerial duels, he had 2 of them. He didn't win any. He also made 4 clearances. He blocked 2 shots. So he wasn't a disaster. Yes, he made a mistake for the goal, but I am going to give him a 6 out of 10. And then Ben White, one of my favorite Arsenal players, the guy that some of you do not like, Ben White. Why is Arsenal paying 50 million for Ben White? What is Arteta doing? What is Edu? 50 million for Ben White? This is one of the worst signings in Arsenal's history. 50 million, Arteta out. Edu out. They do not know what they are doing. Ben White is absolutely overrated. Ben White should not be 50 million. I'll tell you why Ben White should not be 50 million, because he should be 80 million. That is why he shouldn't be 50 million, because he should be 80 million. That is why. Ben White has been playing for us at right back. He's not a right back, remember, and we've not noticed it. Tomiyasu is having to move to the left side because Ben White is too good on the right side. Too good. We have 790 likes on Facebook. Let's get to 1,000. I'm all over the place, but Ben White is going to get a 7. I know he considered those goals, but Ben White, even the way he was going forward, he was actually like the way he was working with Odegaard and Saka on that side, Ben White was overlapping so well. So David in the chat, I know you said Ben White cannot attack so well, but you saw it today. He has it in him because he can pass the ball. He's not bad. He's already gotten a couple of assists this season. In terms of ground duels, he won 4 out of 5 against Jota, Diaz. These guys, 1 out of 1 aerial duel won, 100%. 2 tackles, 2 clearances. He had 3 out of 8 long balls. He also attempted 1 dribble, which he completed. He was fouled once as well, and he only committed 1 foul. Now, the one thing that I love about Ben White that most people won't notice is that Ben White, since last season, I think Ben White has picked up like 3 yellow cards since the start of last season. He does not get exposed that much to the point of where he's picking up yellow cards. As a centre back and as a right back, Ben White does not pick up yellow cards and red cards like that. Not at all. And he's up against Zaha, he's up against Son, up against Luis Diaz, all these guys on that left side. But he's very disciplined. He doesn't get those many yellow cards, and that is why I absolutely love him. Ben White, one of my favorite Arsenal players. Put some respect on him. He gets a 7 for today. Next up is Granit Xhaka. These days, I don't even know whether we're talking about Granit Xhaka. Like, we rather even start calling him Xavi or Iniesta or Palo or, I don't know, Zanetti or Cambiaso, these legendary guys, because Xhaka is up there with these guys' performances. I'm going to give him a 7 for today. I would not disagree if we gave him something like an 8, but he is a fighter. He will not let you bully him. He had the way he's going forward as well, 70% in terms of accurate passes, 2 out of 5 ground duels won, 3 out of 4 aerial duels won. He made 5 clearances. He blocked 1 shot. He made 1 tackle as well. No yellow card. Did he get a yellow card? Granit Xhaka did not get a yellow card. Another game where Granit Xhaka did not pick up a yellow card. What? What is happening? Granit Xhaka is not picking up yellow cards. Granit Xhaka did not pick up a red card against Liverpool. The world is ending. Granit Xhaka actually gone 3 big games without picking up a yellow card or a red card. Things are looking good. Things are looking brilliant. Xhaka gets a 7 for today. Fantastic player once again. In a game like this, with the likes of Henderson, Thiago, surprised they didn't start Fabinho. You need someone like Xhaka to not get bullied in midfield. Keep your focus, keep your concentration, don't lose your position. He was running forward and back very, very well. He was keeping his position in terms of knowing where he should be at a particular time. And this season, Granit Xhaka, I probably think he's been in the top 10 of the best players in the Premier League this season. Granit Xhaka, we have to give him the respect. We were always talking bad about him and he wasn't doing well. But right now, if we signed Yuri Tillemans or Milinkovic-Savic or Douglas Luiz, they would be on the bench because Xhaka would be playing. That is the truth. So Granit Xhaka gets a 7 for today. Again, fantastic performance. Thomas Partey, he lost the ball a couple of times. Very, very silly, especially at the end of the first half. But especially in the second half, the tackles he was making, someone like Thiago did not get a lot of joy on the ball. So since I've given Xhaka 7, I'm going to give Partey the same score, score as well. Very solid in midfield, so I can't give them an 8 because they did give away the ball a couple of times. But 91% in terms of accurate passes, 6 out of 7 long balls completed. Very good at passing. 6 clearances, 2 interceptions, 1 tackle. He was only dribbled past once. That is the kind of midfielder we want. You did not know how happy I am Thomas Partey was fit for this Tottenham and Liverpool game. Even if you want to rest him for the Leeds game next week, as long as he was fit for these 2 games, I am so happy. These were the 2 games I really wanted Partey to be fit, and he was fit. Really, really thankful for that. He changes the game for us 100%. He's like, no disrespect to Lokonga or anyone like that, El Neni, but today, you remove Partey from that midfield and you put someone else, you will tell Partey's not there. He's very, very good. The only thing about today is that he didn't take a shot. He always takes shots every single game, so he didn't get the chance to, but Partey very, very solid once again in midfield. Not easy to play against that Liverpool midfield, and he did well, apart from the balls he gave away twice. He did well. I'm happy with that. Partey gets a 7 for today. Next up, I'm so excited, man. I've been talking today. I've talked a lot of crap as well today. Odegaard, Martin Odegaard. Why is Martin Odegaard starting? Why is Fabio Vieira not starting? No, Arteta does not know what he's doing. Fabio Vieira was man of the match against Bodo Glimt. No, Odegaard does not deserve to start. Why is he even captain? No, I do not agree with this. Arteta, please, Arteta out. Let's bring in Patrick Vieira. No. Thomas Partey, Odegaard in midfield. I do not like that. Odegaard, why is he not shooting the ball? Please. Odegaard, did you see that pass to Martinelli? That is dirty. He should be arrested for that pass. He literally carved them apart. Martin Odegaard, the best Norwegian in the league. Haaland wants to grow up to be like Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard is Haaland's captain in Norway for a reason, because Haaland looks up to Odegaard. That is why Martin Odegaard gets an 8 out of 10 for today. Very, very good pass, man. What a player. What a fantastic, like Odegaard, he was a Real Madrid player. Anyone who plays for Real Madrid, I know I make fun of Man United with Casemiro and all these guys, Varane, but anyone who plays for Real Madrid and Man City and you get them at Arsenal, there's a reason why they were at Man City and Real Madrid first. Playing under Ancelotti, however you want to call him, playing under Pep Guardiola, all these guys, playing under Zinedine Zidane. There's a reason why they've been playing under these people. He's the captain. Like, this guy has done more for us in terms of captaincy than Lacazette last season. Again, I keep on saying, I'm not talking bad about Lacazette and Aubameyang. They did well for us for a couple of seasons. I'm just referring to last season alone. Odegaard, fantastic once again. 8 out of 10. Let me check his stats for today to see if I'm going too overboard. He did get a yellow card today. Can I even remember when he got a yellow card? He got a yellow card in the first half. I don't even remember it. I think I was busy celebrating our goal or something like that. Martin Odegaard today, he had 80% in terms of accurate passes. He made one key pass. He got an assist for Martinelli. Shots on target 1, 3 out of 6 ground duels, 1 out of 4 aerial duels won. He was fouled once. He only committed 1 foul as well. That pass, I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. I would understand if you gave him a 7 out of 10. Maybe I'm going too overboard, but I'm going to give him 8 out of 10 just for being my Haaland's mentor. Just for being Haaland's mentor, I'm going to give him an extra point. 8 out of 10 for Martin Odegaard. And then we come to the forward players. My goodness. These guys, man, like every time I see these 3 guys, I just smile. I've been saying it since the preseason. Jesus is playing like he's been playing with Martinelli and Saka for like 10 years already. Like, you cannot tell that they've been playing together for like 4 months only. Like, the understanding between them is fantastic. All of them are giving 100% in their game. 100%. Every single game. Martinelli has started every single game for us this season. Every single one of them. And he's played 90 minutes like when everyone else is getting subbed off. Martinelli is playing 90 minutes. He's fit. He's always performing. He just ended Trent Alexander-Arnold's career today. He just ended his World Cup dreams. Poor Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Martinelli, the pace. Oh my goodness. Like, we know Martinelli is quick, but the way he just ran past Diaz today, like, is he like quicker than the likes of Theo Walcott back in the day? Like, he's actually very, very quick. Gabriel Martinelli scored a goal. The performance was absolutely fantastic. Once again, showing us why we have to keep him fit. He's fun. Last season, Smith Rowe was better than Martinelli, especially in December of last season. Smith Rowe was scoring goals. Martinelli was sitting on the bench. Martinelli was coming on. And, some of you said, let's go back to the negative fans. Why is Arteta keeping Martinelli on the bench? This is why Arteta should not be Arsenal manager. This guy is overrated. Tottenham have just brought in Antonio Conte and we have Mikel Arteta. What the hell is the Arsenal board doing? This guy should be out of Arsenal. Definitely do not agree with that, but I do agree with Martinelli being on the bench last season. He's absolutely fantastic. Like, if he was starting games for us last season, we'd probably have gotten that top 4. What a player. I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. That finish in the first half, that first minute of the game, they usually say it takes you time to build up to the game. You're not ready in the first 5 minutes. You have to warm up, test the goalkeeper, blah, blah, blah. Not with Martinelli. Within the first 1 minute, he had ended Trent's career and exposed Alisson. He showed Alisson that he's not even the best Brazilian goalkeeper in the league. He showed him that. Martinelli, what a finish from Gabriel Martinelli. I'm not talking crap, by the way. I'm just super excited. Liverpool fans who are watching this, what a finish. The composure to finish that, fantastic. And then it was a Thierry Henry kind of finish, fantastic. This Martinelli guy is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This season alone, today he got a goal and he got an assist. That assist was for, let me see. Again, I was busy celebrating and shaking throughout the game. He got the first goal. What am I talking about? Cancel that. Just forget about that. Martinelli 8. Glenn is giving Martinelli an 8 out of 10. What the hell? Everything Arsenal is the most overrated channel and page on YouTube and Facebook. What the hell? This Glenn does not know what he's talking about. Martinelli gets a 9 out of 10. What the hell am I talking about? Did you see that? I'd forgotten that assist for Saka. It was him. He actually got Diaz injured. Diaz could not run with Martinelli, got injured and got. You know what? I'm not even kidding. Diaz was running with Martinelli. Trent was running with Martinelli, and both of them got subbed off before halftime and at halftime. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Gabriel Martinelli. I am sorry, Gabriel Martinelli. I am so sorry. You get that extra 1 point for ending 2 careers on the same day. Fantastic player. 9 out of 10 for Martinelli. I am sorry. Forget about the 8 out of 10. Glenn does not know what he's talking about. That is a 9 out of 10 performance from Martinelli. Let's go to the other side. Oh, my goodness. Bukayo Saka. I don't know what to say about Bukayo Saka, man. This guy just, I don't know who blessed us with Bukayo Saka. You know, Bukayo Saka is literally an angel who was sent to us. Because the time he came to Arsenal was the time we were experiencing one of our worst runs at Arsenal. I think it was a season where was it 2019? I think it was 2019 when Saka came, right? I know he was on the bench for the Europa League final against Chelsea, but the next season, so that is the one thing I say about Emre. Thank you for bringing Saka to the team. That December, I think it was the time we lost so many games with Emre, and then Ljungberg came. We got trashed by Man City. We beat West Ham. We lost another couple of games, and then Saka and Smith Rowe. We were blessed, like God or whoever. God, Allah, they sent us Smith Rowe and Saka when Arsenal was suffering the most. They told us, the heavens told us, you know what? Here you are. Here you are. We are going to give you, by the way, Man United have scored a second goal. Who cares about them? Saka and Smith Rowe, they were sent to us at that desperate time. Here is Saka and Smith Rowe. They are going to come and save you. Look at what Saka is doing against Man United, against Tottenham, against Liverpool. Tsimikas had to almost break his leg, break his nose, whatever. That is the only way you can deal with him. Saka gets a 9 out of 10. Let me go through his stats for today. Let's see. So he got 2 goals. He had 43 touches, 82%. Remember what I've been saying since last season? When Saka has the ball, you know something is going to happen. Remember that. When Saka has the ball, you feel like something is going to happen, and it always does. 82% in terms of accurate passes. He won 4 out of 9 ground duels. He was fouled twice. He made 1 clearance, 1 tackle, 1 interception. These guys are not even defenders. They were coming back to help. Fantastic player. Absolutely fantastic. Bukayo Saka, 9 out of 10. What a player. What a player. And last week as well, he was very unlucky not to get a goal against Tottenham. He was quite good. Very, very good again last week. Saka and Martinelli, give them new contracts. He's about to sign a new contract. I cannot wait. Because right now, if someone wants to buy Bukayo Saka right now, you're going to have to pay 400,000. I do not 400,000. 400,000 for his left finger alone. One of his left fingers. 400 million is what you need to pay for Saka. That is exactly what you need to pay for Bukayo Saka. 9 out of 10 for him. What a player. Absolutely exposed them for real today. Gabriel Jesus. They tried to take him out of the game. They tried to knock him out today. But as the commentator said, Jesus has risen once again. What a player. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 today, Gabriel Jesus. Man. But Glenn. We signed Man City scraps. This guy was a bench player for Man City. Why are Arsenal signing him? He should not be playing for Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus. I'm telling you, Glenn, Arsenal is going to suffer next season. Liverpool are signing Nunes and Arsenal are signing Jesus. What? This club's ambition is way, way under, man. What are these guys doing? Gabriel Jesus, a guy who was sitting on the bench when Man City didn't have a striker. Why are we 40 million? Oh my goodness. We are giving him 45 million. Nah, Edu out, Arteta out. They do not know what they are doing. Well, his name is Gabriel Jesus. That is his name. He scores when he wants. He assists when he wants. He has a game of his life whenever he wants, and that is basically every single game this season. Gabriel Jesus gets an 8 out of 10. The first goal, it was Martinelli. The second goal, sorry, it was Martinelli to Saka assist. You know where it came from originally? From Jesus. Nice work in midfield to have the composure to actually calm down and look at the situation and pass the ball forward. That is Gabriel Jesus for you. Do you know who won the penalty today? Gabriel Jesus once again. Do you know who absolutely exposed Matip until he was subbed off today? Gabriel Jesus. Do you know who is the best Premier League striker right now? Okay, it could be Haaland, but we are going to say Gabriel Jesus because you've just beaten Liverpool. So it's going to be Gabriel Jesus who gets an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Gabriel Jesus for today. Fantastic player. He's like, it seems like since Jesus came, Martinelli and Saka, both of them, their game has gone double. Like they've both improved even more. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I did a video with Bavs at the beginning of the season, the predictions, and I think I said Jesus is going to score like more than 20 goals. I think he said Saka and Martinelli are going to have very good seasons. All of them are having fantastic seasons so far. Nothing to complain about. Like I'm even losing count. I think Jesus has 5 goals and like 3 or 4 assists. If they count that penalties and assists, it could be like 4 assists. But even if he doesn't score, like today, Jesus didn't score, but he basically helped us get 2 goals today, the second goal and the third goal. He won the penalty and he helped us with the 2 goals. So Gabriel Jesus, fantastic, absolutely fantastic player, man. I am not going to complain about him, buzzing with that. So this is where you need to help me because I was busy celebrating goals. I do not even know who came on today. I think, let me just check here. Fabio Vieira came on in the 94th minute, Nketiah 91st, Tierney 82. Those are the only 3 subs he made today. You know, I'm feeling so good. I'm going to give Tierney a 6. He came on. He looked good. Tierney gets a 6. Fabio Vieira came on in the... I'm even going to give a half today. I'm going to give him 5.5 Vieira. No one is getting a 5 today. There was no average performance today. Who else came on? Edin Nketiah. Forget about it. He gets 5.5 as well. I don't care. No one gets a 5. All of them get just coming on for that win. You all deserve a 6, actually. 6 out of 10 for all of you who came on. Next up is Mikel Arteta. Media. Let's go back to the media house. Do you guys think Arsenal can beat Liverpool? Nah, you know, Mikel Arteta's been doing well, yeah, but I don't really think so, you know. Mikel Arteta, you know, yes, they've been doing good, but can he really beat Klopp? You know, Klopp is one of the best managers in the world, you know. I don't really think so, you know. Mikel Arteta's been doing good, but that was just Tottenham. Against Liverpool, I don't really think so, you know. Arteta will be exposed today. I'm going to go for 4-1 to Liverpool. Oh my goodness, Mikel Arteta started Tomiyasu at left back. Well, this manager is so overrated. This manager should not even be a Premier League manager. He should be in the Championship with Reading and Bristol City and Birmingham. He should be in League One with Portsmouth and Plymouth and all this. He should be in League Two. This should not be an Arsenal manager. Glenn, Ben White at right back. David, I'm talking to you. Ben White at right back. Tomiyasu at left back. Nah, this is not it. Arteta's project is not going to work. This is not going to work. Mikel Arteta is super overrated. I'm going to go for Liverpool 4, Arsenal 1. Go to sleep. Mikel Arteta for today, you know what I'm going to give him? That is what I'm going to give him. I've never, ever given the manager that, but I'm going to give him that, as you can see on screen. 10 out of 10. We've beaten Liverpool and Tottenham back to back. And in the middle of the week, we had an extra game in the Europa League that he changed every single player, but he still managed to score 3 goals. And we scored a goal within the first 58 seconds. That has to come from the manager, because you could easily say, you know what, let's just try and keep it tight. Let's go for a 0-0 in the first 30 minutes. Let's prevent Liverpool from scoring. Let's see how it goes. Because, you know, Liverpool has always beaten Arsenal, you know. We cannot be sure Liverpool will still beat Arsenal. So let's defend. No. We started the game so quickly with Tomiyasu at left back, by the way. Tomiyasu at left back. Arteta is a genius. Tomiyasu at left back. Marking out Salah. Did you see Mohamed Salah in the game for today? I'm actually going to be giving him 11. We didn't even see Salah in the game today after that masterclass with Tomiyasu. We started the first half so quickly. We started the second half so quickly. That goal right before halftime, the tactics were perfect. I cannot complain about it. We exposed Trent Alexander-Arnold and Martinelli. We exposed the right side. Tsimikas had to foul people. He almost took out Jesus's head today. That's the only way he could have defended. Again, today we did not sit back. Usually when you play these big teams, especially away and at home, even recently, we just know we can't beat Liverpool, we can't beat Man City, we can't beat Man United away from home, blah, blah, blah. And usually say, you know what, let's try and get a draw. If we get a 1-1, I will be very, very happy. Not today. 1-1, no. Pick it up again. Let's go and try and get a second goal. Liverpool score again, fine. Let's try and get a third goal. We cannot sit down and try and get a draw. Today, Klopp had to change Salah and he had to bring on Fabinho and Konate to defend the 2-2. Today, it was Arsenal putting Liverpool under the cosh. We are the ones dominating them in the final 10 minutes to try and get a third goal. And we did. We won the penalty and we scored the goal. And once again, another brilliant performance at home. We beat Liverpool. I need to check when was the last time we beat Liverpool. I know we beat Liverpool when they won the league, when Nelson scored. I was just trying to check when was the last time we scored a goal against Liverpool, because it's been long. It's been long since we scored a goal against Liverpool. It's been years. You have to give him a 10 out of 10. Tell me a reason why you're not going to give him a 10 out of 10. The first goal, yes, we conceded 2 goals, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We scored against we beat Liverpool. What are you talking about? We scored 3 goals against Liverpool in a game. When was the last time we did that? So I would understand if you gave him a 9 out of 10, but today I'm feeling so excited. And that Tomiyasu thing at left back is what has made me give him a 10. Because of the comments I read in the match build-up. We cannot win this game. Why is Tomiyasu at left back? Tomiyasu marked out Salah from that game. Arteta gets a 10 out of 10. No, I wouldn't understand if you gave him a 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. For just that, Tomiyasu at left back, none of us expected that. Even Klopp did not expect Tomiyasu to start at left back. It caught them off guard. Surprise. And Tomiyasu was there to mark him out of the game. Last season, Liverpool beat us 2-0 at our place in the league and in the Carabao Cup. We also went to their place and drew 0-0, and they thumped us 4-0 at their place. The previous season, they came to the Emirates and beat us 3-0. Oh my goodness! Like we've really suffered, We have really suffered against Liverpool. This 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, 2-0 again. Like we've not even scored a goal against them for like 3 years or something. So the last time we actually scored a goal against Liverpool in the Premier League was back in 2020. 2020 is the last time we scored a goal against Liverpool. And we lost those games anyway, 3-1. And we did beat them at the end of 2019-2020. 10 out of 10 for Mikel Arteta. I don't care what anyone says. 10 out of 10. We are going to ask, who is your man of the match? Who would you give man of the match today? It could be Saka. It could be Martinelli. It could be Jesus. It could be Saliba if you want. It could even be Odegaard if you want, Xhaka. Who is your man of the match for today? Those are the player ratings. I'm absolutely buzzing. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments section. Whew, man. Yeah, can you tell I'm excited? You can tell I'm excited, can you? You can definitely tell I'm excited. Bida says, I'm very amazed about this win because I was lost hope of winning. Why did you lose hope, Bida? You're in safe hands. You're in Gabriel Jesus' hands. You're in Martin Odegaard's hands. Why are you? Evans, the Liverpool fan, was saying Liverpool win. Sorry, not at the Emirates Stadium, buddy. Jackson says, I love my team. Leroy says, that was late from Kenya. Kwazi says, congratulations to Arsenal from Ghana. Arsenal is being supported the entire world. That is what we want to see. Well done, my team, says Mark. Good work from the boys. With God we trust, this time round we shall win. David says that Arteta got the left fullback right. Absolutely fantastic. AJS, I went through this, can actually Arsenal win the league. Good job, my team, says Jackson. Outer career Mikel is building as a footballer. I always knew he was going to be great. Obviously, it didn't work out the first cup. No, he actually worked out immediately because we won the FA Cup. But after that, things got hard for sure. We were 8th, 9th. We didn't even qualify for Europe and everything like that. This season, I think we are going to be back there. Like it is going to take a calamity. It would be a disaster if we drop from first and not get Champions League football. Game of the season, says Cannon Fodder. Jackson says man of the match, Saka. I'm happy for the Gunners. Secondly, be friendly to us. I'm kind of actually sad that there's a World Cup this year because we are top of the table. So I just wanted us to keep on winning and winning, but it's fine. We'll be back next year, refreshed and rejuvenated once again to keep on winning. We've done that. Is great. Well done, guys. But for real, not yet to be a good title contenders. We have much to do. Of course, you have a lot to do. Why are we conceding that much? I think it's time for Magalhaes to start being on the bench or they get to do more. Says Bello. I don't like the idea that you're conceding too much, but Liverpool is Liverpool. I always knew they're going to score a couple of goals. You can never really beat them 4-0 or anything like that. Nah. Arsenal, we are hardworking and we deserve to win every team. Congratulations from Uganda. You have gunned down the mighty Liverpool, says Chukwemeka. Let's see. Good luck, as I said, going through all these comments. Sadiki says statement W. Yes, we have sent a message to the rest of the Premier League. Can we play Man United again? I would like to play them again. These guys were so lucky. We actually had a goal against them within the first 6 minutes until the referee helped them. Emeka says, congratulations to all Arsenal fans. No Thomas, no Partey, says Yuri. What a midfielder. I can't see whom he can compare to Thomas Partey for now. Believe me, I don't think there's anyone. Even the other day, they were putting Fabinho ahead of Partey. Not this season. Lulaba says, Arsenal sure win. This is the Arsenal we used to know. This is the Arsenal, Abdul. This is the Arsenal we used to know with Fabregas and Van Persie and all these guys when he used to win every single game, especially at home. No, let's take it back before that. Thierry Henry, Gilberto Silva, Ian Wright, Tony Adams, Martin Keown, all these guys, Seaman, Lehman. That is the Arsenal we want right now. That is Arsenal we're seeing, with Patrick Vieira and all these guys. That is the Arsenal we are seeing. Robert Pires. Martinelli is playing like Pires, Martinelli is actually playing like Pires on that side. Ayula says, I love Arsenal. I think if there's anyone who doesn't love us, I can tell you there's people who don't love Arsenal. Like my United fans right now, they are in pain. They cannot believe Arsenal have beaten Tottenham and Liverpool in the same week. Thomas, he was the man of the match, says Lamarck. Congratulations to all Arsenal fans. Those ones, my United want to die. Exactly that. I really want them to concede right now again. We are now title contenders, says Oyebola. Congratulations to Arsenal. Thumbs up, Ghana, says Malik. Can the haters shut up, Samuel? Samuel, say that louder. Say it for the people in the back. Maya says, wow, nice, Arsenal. Likeboy says, congratulations. RK says, please, let's hit the like button. We're already on 1,000 likes on Facebook. That is crazy. Thank you for that. Let's see YouTube. Let's see if the YouTube people love Arsenal or they don't. Remember, if you don't hit the like button, you're a Liverpool fan. Or worse, you're a Man United fan. Or even worse, if you don't hit the like button, you're a Tottenham fan. That means you've never seen them win a trophy. Fantastic performance up, the Ghana, says Frank. Congratulations, says Julius. Up the Gunners. Let's see. Deng is happy as well. Awo is happy as well. Jimok says congratulations. David says Odegaard was not good in this game, please. He was bullied off the ball most times, probably a 6 for me. David, you want us to go through this again? We've already proved you wrong with Tomiyasu and Ben White. You could be right in terms of that, but in terms of attacking the passes, he was opening up the space. Remember, that is his job, to open up the gaps, to get the assist, to get the ball to Saka, get the ball to Jesus, get the ball to Martinelli. He did that more than 10 times today. That is his actual job, remember? In terms of being knocked out of the ball, you would expect that when he's up against the likes of Henderson. But 6 out of 10, you're being very harsh. 6 out of 10? Nah, that is too harsh. And Nankat says, congratulations to Arsenal. He even gets an extra point already for getting an assist. Mandela says, you have done it again. Our front three is mad. Arsenal is making me proud. Those front three are absolutely amazing. Up the Ghana says, Owolabi. Let's see. Musa says up the Gunners. Amadou, I can see a comment. Matthew, they're here. Why are you rubbing it in, Glenn? Don't worry. Because I knew Tomiyasu was going to do well. I believe in my players. Most importantly, I believe in my manager. Super Mick Arteta. Let's go. Jesse says, well done, Gunners. We've got Super Mick Arteta. My prediction was correct. Mine too, 3-2 to Arsenal, says Victor. Let's see. Well done, Arsenal. Victor says, Was Salah? Was Sarah? He doesn't even respect him at all. He says, "Was Sarah in that match?" I didn't see him. I didn't see any Sarah, and I didn't see any Salah. Terry missed the match. Terry, you have to look for that match. I'm sure Arsenal will upload it very soon. My man of the match is Martinelli, says Arafa. Martinelli is supposed to be man of the match, says John. Love Arsenal from USA, says RK. John says, congratulations, well done. We move, says Haji. For me, it's going to be Thomas Partey. The way he was holding the midfield is fantastic, really, says Henry, live from South Africa. Arsenal, the dark horse to win the EPL, says Samuel. Are we even a dark horse any longer? We're like the white horse, happy for the Gunners, says Diho. My beloved club, keep on doing it. I can see you're so excited. I like the vibe. I like the energy. My man of the match is Martinelli, says Harriet. My man of the match is Martinelli. Martinelli, again, is the best of the match, says Kamara. I'm going to put a poll on YouTube, so make sure to vote. I'm also going to put it in the stories on Facebook. Martinelli or Saka, says Anu. Arsenal, oh yeah, says Jamo. Congratulations to Arsenal. Yes, we did it. Man of the match, Martinelli. Man of the match, Saka. I can see Jesus as well. These are the Gunners I know, says Mabvuto. This is the Gunners we know for sure. Gunners for life, says Coffee. So many comments, guys. I really appreciate it. Now we have to do one more thing. We have to go and support Everton to beat Man United. Emmanuel says, I'm really, really happy for this win. It means a lot with the Gunners. This is the Emirates, exactly, dear. But I'm usually confident whenever we face Tottenham United in the Emirates. But for Man City and Liverpool, they've beaten us a lot, especially the last 5 years, home and away. So this feels really good. Anu says, so happy that win. And Steven says, well done, Arsenal. A well-deserved win. To be time after 19 years. Really, really hope so, Steven. Let's hope it is our time. Gunners, says Anu, I'm yearning for. Let's hope it will work. Man, I have talked for so long. This is not the end. We are still going to keep on talking about this because this is the only time I saw Salah. Oh, so he was in the game. I think after here, I just got straight into Tomiyasu's pocket. Poor Salah. Tomiyasu, I don't know which car Tomiyasu drives, but when he gets home today, he's going to put his car keys on the chair and Mohamed Salah because he was in his pocket today. Salah, RIP, let's wherever, let's look for these guys. But you got the win. What a win against Liverpool. 3-2, absolutely buzzing. Let's end it here, but we will be back. Come on, Arsenal, top of the table. You know what? Before I end it, don't go anywhere yet. I forgot to look at the most important thing, the Premier League table. We cannot not look at the Premier League table. What the hell? I almost went without looking at the Premier League table. No. We have to look at the Premier League table. What the hell? No. We have to look at the Premier League table. I mean, I almost went before looking at the Premier League table. No, we cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot go without looking at the Premier League table. Let's look at it. Let's look for it right away. Arsenal are top of the table and we don't look at the Premier League table. No, we cannot do that. There you go. There you go. I'm happy already. I'm 10 times I'm happier. Let's put it on the big screen. Oh, top of let's do this. Let's do this. That is clear, right? Arsenal are top of the Premier League table. Top in October. We are heading into November and we are top of the Premier League table. 8 wins. We've played 9 games, right? 8 wins. Yeah, that is definitely correct. We've beaten Brentford, Tottenham. Even I actually forgot about the Brentford game because Brentford was supposed to be very hard for us as well. We've beaten Brentford, Tottenham, Liverpool back to back. This is so good. Look at Man United. They're winning, but they're still... How many points? Let me check the points. So Man United are on... if they win, they will be on 15 points. They'll still be 9 points behind us. They beat us. But we beat Arsenal. You're supposed to be ahead of Arsenal. No, you're 9 points behind Arsenal. Your team is finished. No Alex Ferguson. No Man United. Your team is dead. Man United are 5th on the table right now. Chelsea are 4th. Tottenham and Chelsea as well. Chelsea have been lucky a couple of times. They shouldn't have beaten Crystal Palace and West Ham. Liverpool at 10th. We are 14 points ahead of Liverpool. 14. This is so good. I can look at this all day. All day. I can look at this all day. So SofaScore are going to update there. They're going to refresh because they don't want to see us top of the table. But we've already looked at it. We've already celebrated it, guys. We are top of the table. Now we can end it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.